Hey, look at the eagle behind me. So we're here at the 88 store. Gonna be doing some daytime summer kind of hiking. Here, I'll show you the store behind me. Famous place on the Florida Trail, the 88 store. And we're gonna be hiking north about 5 miles to Lake Delancy and back out. So follow along. All right, so we're going northbound on the Florida Trail from the 88 store to Lake Delancy, 6 miles in, 6 miles back. So pretty long afternoon hike if I make it all. We'll see how I feel. But great, just passed a group of scouts out here. They're out here for the weekend. And I don't know if I can still see them behind me now. But anyway, right now we are on a shared use trail, ATV and hiking trail. But haven't heard a bunch of bikes out here yet. So we'll see how it goes. But we go hikey here on the Florida Trail. Great to be back on the trail. So we're here where the eastern and western sections of the Ocala Forest Trail meet. Those who don't know, the Florida Trail breaks off from the east and the west just south of Ocala, a little bit further south than that. And you take the eastern corridor or the western corridor. I've been doing most of my hiking on the eastern side. Someday I might do the western. I'm gonna zoom in and get you a picture so you can see how the trail splits there. Anyway, back on the trail. So I always like to hike and get in the woods to have peace. And I'm walking along pretty angry right now, and I just want to share with everybody. This is what the Florida Trail this time of year should look like. And in this section, this is what most of it looks like. Churned up sand, tracks, just pisses me off. I'm all for motorcycles and ATVs having access here in the national park, and there are hundreds of miles of ATV and motorcycle trails. And the fact that some of these assholes come out here and decide to go on a foot-only trail, clearly marked, and just tear it up, not just for us, but really for the environment. I mean, this trail has been planned carefully, used for many years, considering the plants, the animals that are along the trails. Just like the ATV and motorcycle trails are planned for the lowest impact to the rest of the national forest. And I get it, they pay fees, and I'm glad they pay fees, and you know, I welcome 99% of them to be out here. But these assholes are just pissing me off today. So I got it off my chest. I'm done. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my trail. And sure, I hope I don't run into somebody on this trail riding on a motorcycle, because I mean, this isn't even bad right here. Some of the areas are super bad, way torn up, and just, you know, imagine the noise when they're plowing through here too. So anyway, got it off my chest. Back to the trail. But this shit is intentional. Here we have heading right into the trail, and right there, I mean, come on. So I just want to say to the scout troop who is behind me a little ways, I don't know how far back they are, but I know they're working northbound. You're welcome. Man, the spider webs today are really thin. You can't see them, and it's like what they call it, instead of bushwhacking, it's silk whacking, and I'm doing some silk whacking today. But beautiful day out here on the trail. So scouts, thanks for being out. Leaders, thanks for bringing them out, and enjoy the trail, spider web free, courtesy of Gruncle Mike. Oh yeah, sand spurs. Get those off before I start heading back. Okay, so we made it here to Lake Delancey, to the RV corral. And last time I was here, I was coming southbound from up at Rodman Reservoir, and the place was closed because of COVID last winter. And now I'm here, and there's nobody here, which is very surprising. Not sure if it's closed or what's going on. I'm not going to walk out to the front and see where it is, because I just hiked 6 miles to get here, and it's time for me to hike 6 miles back to the 88 store. So we'll do a recap there. So back on the trail. Okay, we're about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours into this hike, and summer hiking is here, folks. It's been 2 weeks since I've been out, and I got to tell you, oh God, I'm going into some shade. But when it starts getting up into 90 degrees, it's a whole nother world. And plus, you know, I took a week off. I was lazy, so I'm feeling it. I got about 4 miles to go to get back to the 88 store, and that's what's driving me along. I think most of you know, when you're doing an out and back, the back often sucks because you've already been there. So, but that was the only way I could get out today. I did connect my steps from Lake Delancy down to the 88 store. The 88 store is a great jumping off point to do a larger section of the Ocala section of the Florida Trail. So I wanted to have that in my log as a place. So anyway, I'll check back in at the 88 store and we'll wrap this day up. But just fair warning, if you're going out, it is hot again. Bring lots of water. I have plenty of water and lots of motivation, and be ready to be warm. So see you at the 88 store. Okay, so that's it. That's pretty grueling 12 miles on the Florida Trail from here at the 88 store up to Lake Delancy and back. And you saw in the video, the trail was sandy, and I'm not a friend of sandy trails, but man, it was fun to be out in the woods. It was fun to be here at the famous 88 store. And if you're anywhere in this area of Ocala, stop by the 88 store and say hi to everybody. And make sure to hit like and subscribe. We'll see you on the trails. Happy trails, everybody. Bye-bye.